part of the Old Tube Radio Network is not a club. We're just a voluntary association of people interested in Old Tube Radios, and we welcome anyone to participate. OTR starts with a direct-to-net roll call. The shortwave listeners, that's the SWLs, glow-in-the-dark radio check-ins follow that. The Old Tube Radio Network meets every Saturday night on the air, beginning at 8 p.m. Pacific time. That is channel 11 or crystal frequency 27085 if you're in front of the radio. If you're in front of your portable universal media net web device, you're listening to us at oldtuberadio.net. And welcome. Don't forget oldtuberadio.com anytime for more information about radios and items of interest, and our Facebook page at Old Tube Radio Network. So wherever you are, we need to hear from you. And especially on a Saturday night, we need to hear your radios, and we will be doing just that. But first, the shortwave listener roll call follows. We'll be right back. And we go to the top of page 1. If you're playing the home game, look under the 11/2/2013 column, and that's where we will be at tonight. And we are looking for SWL 00.
Dennis 00 is checking in.
All right, 00 is checking in, and we got the red pen tonight for some reason, so everybody's going to be marked in red. That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything bad, I should say. It means that you're checked in, that's for sure. Thanks. We will catch you when we head over to page 4. The cosmic check-ins look pretty good here tonight with SWL1. How about SWL2, Kevin?
How about that radio boy there, Brady?
Check in on the oldtuberadio.net page if you can't get through or not via radio. And pick you up. SWL3. I'm trying to think what's happening. There's no World Series tonight. I don't know if there's a Bulldog game. There should be no reason not to be in front of your tube or radio. We're still around out there, over. All right, Jason was in there a little bit earlier, so we'll get him checked in. SWL number 5. Hey, there he is, SWL4, sounding good, Jason. Beaconing down, and we've got the X in the square for number 4, thank you. All right, and we will be here next Saturday, we hope, but sounding good this week, so 4 is checked in. Next is SWL5. SWL6. SWL6 checking in. And get you checked in officially on the net. And on the big page here, thank you, Al, for tuning in. The Saturday night place to be. Next is SWL7, Miss Dread. Having a lot of static lately. I hope I can get fixed. Next we go up to SWL11. SWL12. They might be checking in on the digital side as well. And Lucky, yes, after Halloween, Lucky number 13.
Oh, there's our Lucky. Lucky number 13.
All right, I heard you checking in a few times there, Mike. Cobra sounded good, and I should say hello to our digital listeners at oldtuberadio.net. Lodi, Fresno, Visalia, technical crew at Lawrence, Kansas, Clovis, California, and Tulare. Okay, hello everybody out there. And Alaska was in there earlier, but I don't see Alaska there. I think that was Tyler. Anyway, page 1 is where we're at, and we're looking for SWL 15. 15. SWL 16. SWL 17. from somewhere on the wrong side of the tracks, SWL 20.
Yeah, I gave proxy 20 and 29.
Okay. We will do that. Oh, you know, I see I've already proxied him. He must have asked me to do that already, so thank you. Not looking at the right paper here. Next is SWL 21.
21 here. I can actually hear you tonight, Dennis.
All right, well, that's good. I don't think I've done anything particularly different, except maybe someone turned off the mini grass skip switch, and likewise, you are sounding excellent, and we're putting an X in the square. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, I think that's it. To turn the skip off.
All right. Yeah, I was playing around with a few antennas, but not this one, so that'll be on the list somewhere. All right. Was there a breaking station for OTR? Next is digital SWL 22 out of Citrus Heights. I do not see Citrus Heights out there tonight. SWL 23. Okay, four check. I think they're checking for 23. They're probably still having some static up there, but that's Jake Break, son of SWL 4. After that is SWL 24, Joseph. SWL 25. SWL 26. Over to page 2 for SWL 27. SWL 28. Everybody's just too tired to check in tonight. We've got a check-in for loaner SWL 29. Next is SWL 30. SWL 31. SWL 32. SWL 33, Bozo Control. Yes, for the honky paper boxes, and myself here at Net Control. I guess it's pays to get checked in. At least I know I'm here, sort of. Next is Jay, SWL 34.
34, yes, good night, sir.
And good evening, Pistachio Nut at the Microphonium. Down in Good Jay, and you are checked in yet again for Saturday. Alright, we're moving forward, checking you in. Next is Mr. Bill, SWL 35.
Check it in.
Alright, sounding good as always, and we got you checked in. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, everybody.
SWL 36 for Roy. Okay, I think that was you, Roy. Try it again. There was no audio. Okay, there it is. Just a little intermittent, but it was coming through that time. I guess they're just not talking enough on that thing, Apache. You are sounding better. I'll put it that way. Got you checked in. Yeah, you got the dust off it now. 100% on the audio that time. Sorry, out and listening. Thank you, Roy. Next is SWL 37.
37 here, John. Good evening, Dennis.
Good evening, Chris, and you are definitely sounding better than you did last week.
Yeah, I was pretty tired. I'm still tired, but that's okay, though.
Okay, now being tired is one thing, and being retired is something else. All right, sounding good. We will talk later when we're glowing in the dark.
Absolutely. All right, Dennis, we'll talk to you then.
SWL 38. SWL 39, Dan. SWL 40, Larry. otherwise on the 2 meter side. Well, he'll be back. He's probably on the very big delay on the stream. SWL 41. SWL 42. Shortwave listener 43. Ray, SWL 44. If Ray was out there, I know I'd be able to hear him tonight, I think. Paul, SWL 45.
Oh, yes, 45.
And you're sounding good. Hopefully, it's that cold air or something doing it. Good signal, and got you checked in. Hey, good job. Is that the 40 item?
Yes, it is the 40 item, and could you proxy in Mr. MI SWL 73?
Okay, I will do that. Yeah, he's got no excuse this week because there is no giant contest right now, but I will do that at the appropriate time. I figured you were on a super delay on the stream and just heard your check-in, so you are checked in.
Yes, that must have been it. Well, I just called John to remind him on the telephone, but his wife said he's plucking his strings again with the Fresno Philharmonic.
Okay, I know he's been painting. So don't give up the day job, I guess. So don't give up the night job or something. All right, we will get him checked in. I hope he's doing something nice. We'll have to have Bozo do a remote sometime and find out what they do over there. I think he's got season tickets to the donut wagon that's in the parking lot. Thank you, Larry. All right, 45 is checked in. SWL 46, Steve. SWL 40, back in town, I think. SWL 47.
Oh, yeah, back in town, and I gotta say, it's really weird using this long of an antenna. Good evening, SWL 47.
And one that doesn't look so goofy either.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's nice using an antenna that you don't need to wrap a blanket around the base of, to get the full effect, but, yeah.
Put some presents under it. Oh, yeah, okay. You're sounding good. More later on this edition of the Old Tube Radio Network. I don't even know what edition this is. I think when we check in the millions radio, there will be balloons falling from the sky, but we're not quite there yet. Thanks for checking in. Next is SWL 48. And Brian, SWL 49.
Good evening, Dennis. Good evening, Ned. 49 here and checking in.
All right, that is the definition of full quieting in my receiver. Thank you, Brian. And the break OTR, go ahead, please. Okay, SWL 24 on page 1, and that's Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Page 2 is where we are at, and we are looking for SWL 50. Out of Stanger, SWL 51.
51 checking in, Dennis.
All right. Always a good. You must be like on top of the water tower over there or something. Always a good signal from Sanger. Thank you, Dave.
Good evening, Dennis. Talk to you later.
And next, from behind his golden microphone or elsewhere, SWL 52. I think 52 has changed jobs and is not behind the microphone as often as he would like to be. How about bottom of page 2, SWL 53? All right, and there's a station that is always behind his golden microphone. Hello, Mr. Belair, Bob, I've got you checked in, and we will be able to turn the page now. And turn the page we will for SWL 54. SWL 55.
Good evening, Dennis. Good evening, everyone. 55 checking in.
All right, beginning from Shaver Lake, where it will be getting gold. It probably is gold already. M&M, thanks.
Thank you.
And hopefully on the right side of his microphone, SWL 56.
Well, good evening, Dennis. 56. Dinner interrupt us enjoying some very, very tasty butter-fried scallops and prawns. But a pleasure to interrupt this dinner to check in.
All right, glad you could peek between the dinner napkin there and get on the list. So we'll find out what was for dessert when the glow-in-the-dark radio starts hanging out there. Thanks for checking in. SWL 57. 57 is Phil Pitbull, who often checks in from his mobile rig, heading somewhere. SWL 58. And the station that says, you guys in Central California don't know what cold is all about, SWL 59. Who, I guess when it's time to warm things up, pulls out the Palomar radios. That's Tyler out there in Anchorage, who is actually listening in tonight and waving a hand to the crowd here in the Central Valley. Good to have you with us tonight, Tyler. And hopefully, maybe we'll get some of those good radios checking. Well, we always get good radios checking in. Thanks for listening. We've got next SWL 61. SWL 62. On frequency for sure. Audio is a little bit low, and occasionally I do get into beautiful downtown Clovis when they let me sneak in. When they let me sneak in. Thanks for checking in, Lindy. Next we've got SWL 64. And the digital side, Mark, out of Conover, North Carolina, who I do not see on tonight for 65. And our station that had the Hammerland last week, one of them, SWL 66. Out there, SWL 67, Bill. All right, good. I would always count. I'm going to have at least one chicken on page 3. Thank you, Bill. And from Frisco, Texas, on the digital side, Anchorage. No. Okay, no Texas there tonight. So I'll say hello to Thomas. He could be in a little bit later. Next is SWL 69, Ken.
69, checking in.
All right. You might be over on the sideband side, but here you are on the AM mode and sounding good. Thanks for checking in. And a guy gets around all the frequencies, including 11 meters, SWL 70. When he remembers, like all of us. SWL 71. SWL 72.
Here's a proxy check-in for 72, and I'm pretty sure I heard 70 out there a little while ago. Not that long ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe he went off to another frequency or something, and we'll be out there shortly.
And that too is a good possibility. Okay, so let's see, we got in RB is checked in. Is that good?
72RB is in.
Good deal. Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Hello, everybody, and take care. And I'll be out here listening for the remainder.
All right. And a good remainder it should be with those glow-in-the-dark radios. The Class D 11-meter, mostly Class D. I suppose we'll take anything that's got 11 meters on it. But 1958 to about 1977 or so, the classic radios that they're not making them anymore with the tubes and all the good stuff. But if you remember, even if you don't, this is the place to be. See what it was like 40, 50 years ago, 60 years ago on your favorite frequency. Before that, of course, the digital and the shortwave listeners checking in. SWL 73 is John, the music instructor, who's doing just that at the Philharmonic tonight. So I get John checked in 73 and SWL 74, Miss Jillian. SWL 75.
SWL 75 checking in. I'd like to say good evening to all the SWLs out there.
All right, and we do have a lot of them. Whether they want to fess up or not, they are out there waiting for those radios to check in. So Patrick, that sounded good. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, this is the big show coming up. Thanks to your radios. Tyler is, he's got his popcorn and he's ready. He's ready for the show to start. So, time is, about 10 more minutes here. We will get some glow-in-the-dark radios. Next, we are looking for SWL 77. SWL 78. SWL 79. I think my receiver a little bit quieter there for the people listening in. Won't be so much static. SWL 80, Paul. Okay. Maybe I made it too quiet. Metal Man, we've got you. Thanks. Go 6 dB attenuation. That might be a little bit better. Page 4 is where we're at, and we're looking for SWL 81.
SWL number 81, just out here listening, enjoying the show. Good evening time to you, OTR Net Control.
All right, they are serving popcorn in the lobby. A few of the listeners have already picked up their, I don't know if it's a hosted event here tonight or not, but you get it before it's gone. Thank you, Steve. SWL 82, Ron. SWL 83. From beautiful downtown everywhere. SWL 84.
Hey, 84. Good evening, Dennis. And once again, if you could proxy my girls, I'd appreciate it there. I talked to Snowy Al today, and she said she would probably be out there on the digital side. I haven't seen her just yet, but if you could do that, I would really, really appreciate it. And there might be a couple of us out there going to the football games, but I'd much rather just sit right here and listen to it on the radio, nice and comfy, and turn on the old tubers here. Over.
Okay, that's the way to do it. Good way to stay warm, listen to everything. And there's always oldtuberadio.net if you can't get by the radio. Need to kick in and listen to see if your favorite radio stops by. Also, an aside, I actually had some chance to do some antenna work and things like that, and the 40-meter dipole, such that it is, and that's the DIE, POLE, is up in the air, so we might have to schedule some stuff here soon.
Oh, you betcha. Absolutely. Well, you can always get my phone number through, Ed's got my phone number, or City of Clovis, Chamber of Commerce, my legal name for, ham purposes there. You can always get my phone number, business number there, so just give me a call anytime, Dennis, and, man, I'll turn on one of these tubers and talk to you as long as you want to talk during the daytime. Over.
Bozo told me that his was at the police department, so that's probably really easy to find that one. All right, we'll talk a little bit more. We'll get everybody checked in at the appropriate time. Next is SWL 85. And a proxy check-in for SWL 86, the Mountain Maid. SWL 87, let me just double check on the digital side. Okay, that would be 10-0, of course, and the award-winning SWL 88. As well. All right, there's the triple play. Next is SWL 89, Darren. And get him away from the bicycles. SWL 90, Boomer. And what about making it 2 by Darren tonight? SWL 92, Chuck. Down, Fresno Dave, SWL 98.
Check it in, Dennis.
All right, you ordered Fresno Dave tonight. It might be the Monterey Dave, but sounding good, 544.
Yeah, I'll be back in Monterey tomorrow night.
All right, glad to have you here. It's a great day today, so glad you can enjoy it. Thanks for checking in. Into the triple digits we go. Always with SWL 109.
Well, SWL 109, checking in.
All right, just like that train that leaves the station on time, Mr. Crawdad, thank you. 109, you are checked in.
Thank you, Dennis.
All right, good to hear 109 out there tonight. Next is SWL 110. And checking in on the digital side, but perhaps making it to read the over the airwaves tonight. SWL 111. Hello, Robert.
SWL 111, checking in, Dennis. Good to hear you for a change. I can actually hear you on the radio.
All right, and all I did was get a little closer to the microphone. You sound great tonight. Big signal here, no problem at all. So getting you checked in. All right, yeah, sounding good. Just a reminder, if you ever want to hear how you sound here at Net Control, we are archiving the net in 2 segments. The shortwave listener check-ins, the Tube Radio check-ins. You can go to oldtuberadio.net after the show here, the net, whatever it is, and check into one of those under the archive. Scroll down at the top, and you'll be able to hear what it sounded like here in Midtown, Fresno. Thank you, Robert. Next, we're looking for SWL 113. SWL 114.
114, checking in.
Mr. Rick Shaw, Kid, SWL 114. Thank you, Wayne. Sounding good. I was looking through some of the old logs. There you were. I think we're still at 114. That's back when the list only went up that high. Thanks for checking in. Next is SWL 128. SWL 131. Making his appearance at the beginning of all of this as 00, perhaps right now again is SWL 133.
SWL 133, checking in again, Dennis.
All right. And, you even got louder. Maybe I should go outside. Maybe Bozo has raised the antenna without telling me or something. Anyway, thanks for checking in again, Dave. And let's see. Hopefully we're not on too much of a delay here on the internet stream for SWL 135.
There we go. Come on, work. You can do it. SWL 135, checking in.
135, checking in, and it did work. Whatever you did, it worked. And we're glad it did. We'll probably hear a little bit more about that in just moments when we start going in the dark. SWL 137. SWL 145. And, on the digital side, I see Seattle. I wonder if that is the award-winning SWL 88. Betcha. Let's see, next is SWL 147. And up to course goal for SWL 195.
95, checking in the course goal. Good evening.
And good evening, Jim Wavery. It's definitely sounded good all over tonight. And we've got Mariposa, SWL 226. And yes, indeed, that is SWL 88. Live and direct on the digital side. It's got an X in the square there for, let's do it this way too. All right, yeah. That's why they give me this button to press. What do we call late check-ins or some type of check-in? If I miss you, if you just tuned in and you would like to check in on the SWL list when you break, include your SWL number, we will pick you up. OTR listing for SWL check-ins.
Frank, number 39.
39. What do they say? Winner, winner. Hello, Dan. Let me find the page here. And the X is in the square. Welcome to your, perhaps your Saturday night place, your favorite Saturday night place to be.
Yeah, well, I wasn't in bed tonight. Really, I stepped outside to turn the water off and we passed my number up, so you must be going through the list a little bit faster.
Well, let's see, all sorts of good things happen. I go through the list maybe a little bit faster, and I actually started on time tonight. The goal was always, I'm not SWL2, otherwise we've been done in 5 minutes. The goal is always to try at the bottom of the half hour here, at the bottom of the hour, first hour, to be wrapping things up to get to the Tube radios. And I really don't do very well at that, so I'm getting better.
Yeah, you've done real good.
All right, and I did good because we got you in there too. Thank you, Dan. Are there any other shortwave listeners wanting to check in?